unfiltered production.
Choose to the plump for breakfast. While I beat the paper, finna hit the block. Juice in the plump for breakfast. While I beat the paper, finna hit the block.
I know what time it is, man. Come on now.
Good morning, fellas.
The streets in the building. We got Bogey in the building. Top of the morning, my G's.
Hey, man, do me a favor, man. Hit that thing one more again.
Oh, okay. Well, come on now. Say that then.
One more again.
Juice in the plump for breakfast. While I beat the paper, finna hit the block.
About to see some paper.
Come on now.
Yeah, man. Happy
On this
Saturday.
beautiful Saturday morning, man.
Yeah,
How
man.
your morning starting now, y'all?
Pretty good, man. You know,
Good.
this time tomorrow we're in Dublin. Let's go.
Come on now. 100%.
Yeah, I'm excited. And I'm excited whenever it's early football, and I always hold out hope and try to stay optimistic that the game won't be shitty. You know
We're
what I
in
mean?
international waters for the next month.
Come on now. Hey, if you know what though, since it's gonna be a morning game, and like I'm not a night person, like my energy start going down about 7 o'clock, right? Because I got a set schedule, 100%.
I heard that.
Internal clock just be, you know what I mean, on point.
Yeah,
So
it's
that
dwindled.
Thursday night game, right? Since it was going down, getting later and later. I'm like, man, that shit just sucked the energy out of me. Pause,
Yeah.
but it did come alive. But since tomorrow is a 6:30 game for us, hey, it can be,
we gonna be
dead
lit.
in the water or what, but I'm gonna be up and alive, refreshed, ready for it. Fuck it.
Because when I saw earlier this year, they said we're gonna be in Dublin. I couldn't know. I there was no way I couldn't imagine we would see the thriller between Carson Wentz and A-Rod. You know what I mean? And what is this, 2017?
Carson Wentz. Lee, what's the
Carson Wentz.
timetable on JJ? Anything lately on JJ's timetable?
Yeah, he's looking to come back after the bye week.
Yep.
Wednesday bye week after
Week
after the
seven.
They got
second
2
game.
weeks.
Huh?
They got 2 weeks over there,
Yeah.
and then they got the bye week. So 4 or 5. So he's expected to
Week
come back.
7 is supposed to be back.
Here's the thing: if they're winning with Carson Wentz, this next 2 weeks, right, bro, it's not good for that kid, bro. Because I really don't think he's hurt like that. It's conspiracy bogey theory, right?
His feelings is more hurt than his whatever they say is hurt.
I mean, look it's an organization that had high expectations. They're not Carolina, where Carolina was like they were expected to try to figure it out, right? So once they couldn't figure it out, they benched Bryce Young. They did that 2 years in a row, and here they are in year 3 with this new regime. You know what I mean? And Bryce Young, you know what I mean? And like, you know, it's almost like saving face for JJ McCarthy. You know what I mean? Listen, kid, you were terrible out there. When they benched him, he played 1 good quarter out of 8. Was week 1, 4th quarter, where he threw 3 touchdowns against the shitty Chicago Bears defense. Yeah. Right. So it's like, you know, that kid, now with all that said, it's like he's far, far away, right? Like from what they expect to hit the ground. I mean, even a Carson Wentz went in there and just was like, all right, this is how you operate this heavy machinery. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't ready to go ahead and take over the forklift and the motherfucking Bobcat, huh? Oh, my mama. We got a meal in the building. What's up,
What's
big
up,
bro?
Emil?
Top of the board of the Bill Canada in the thing.
Shout out to the Prime Minister. We got King D in the building, King of the LBC. What's happening, big bro?
No.
Make sure to take advantage of neonpeacockmerch.com. Today is the final sale, I believe.
Talk about
Hold on. Today's not the final day of the sale.
The 27th is.
The 27th is the final day of the $13 t-shirt sale. But today we have a flash sale again. Promo code /11 SLASH11 11 and get $11 t-shirts on your regular and classic designs.
Nice.
Shout out to neonpeacockmerch.com. We will run the promo right now. Shout out to Albert, man. Top of the morning, big bro. Top of the morning, everybody in the chat. Good looking for pulling up, y'all. We gonna run the motherfucking neonpeacockmerch.com promo because we are powered by the neonpeacockmerch.com store. And we're gonna take them straight to the streets after we come back, y'all. Hold it down. Yes, sir. Let's put up the motherfucking flash sale promo one more time, man. Use code /11, man. Oh my mama. We in there.
I'm talking about.
Come on, the first story we gonna go to California. We gonna stay in California. Me and Bogey is right here in this beautiful state where this story takes place.
We had nothing to do with this story. Let's just be clear,
man. Only way we know about it is because that's the only way we know about it is because of the ear to the streets, like Big Bro said. We ain't got nothing to do with
this story.
I'm in Texas. I'm just delivering.
Come on,
He's
now.
just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger.
Top of the morning, Derek.
What's up, Derek?
Salute, fella. Let's go look at some Heat type of. I don't know if y'all too familiar with the movie Heat, but you know what I mean. You know how they get down in Heat.
Several people have been arrested. A major smash and grab robbery in Northern California. Police say nearly 25 people were involved in the San Ramon robbery, stealing nearly $1 million worth of merchandise.
Reporter Francis Wang from our sister station in San Francisco has brazen theft, which was also caught on video.
So when they went in, they basically took over the store.
It was a Monday afternoon when San Ramon police say nearly 25 suspects, at least 3 armed with guns, stormed Heller Jewelers at City Center Bishop Ranch.
The crowbars and the pickaxes, and basically taking whatever jewelry was available.
Cell phone video shows the suspects locked inside of the store, at least one firing a shot to break the glass door open. Police tell ABC 7 News this was a security measure put in place after the store was robbed 2 years ago. Now, a security guard must press a button to let people out.
What ended up happening was once the suspect went in, the door locked behind them.
Police credit a 2023 grant for organized retail theft with helping them respond quickly. A newly acquired drone captured the suspects trying to flee. 6 getaway cars were waiting about 100 feet away in the valet area.
It shows all the suspect vehicles, as well as all the suspects entering, leaving their cars and entering their.
Officers pursued the suspects until the chase posed a danger to the public. But with help from nearby law enforcement and detailed footage of the suspects' actions, San Ramon police were able to quickly arrest 7 of the nearly 24 involved. All 7 are from Oakland, ranging in age from 17 to 31, and are believed to be connected to similar crimes across the Bay Area.
This is not their first time doing something like this.
So far, police have recovered 2 guns and some jewelry left behind. Many of the getaway vehicles had been reported stolen. Despite the arrest, the group still managed to escape with roughly $1 million worth of goods.
Definitely a well-orchestrated event that requires a lot of investigation on the back end.
Police warn that the group won't stay hidden for long, and when they're caught, it could be the key to solving several crimes in the region.
And again, that was reporter Francis Wang from our.
I'm just saying, they caught 7 of them, and they're gonna get the ET phone home, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, that
They're
was
gonna
crazy.
get the pointing, bruh, the ET finger. You know what I mean? He did
Any,
it too.
meaning, miny, mo.
That's what they finna say, bruh. And like, here's the thing. The way they reported too, like, oh, it was a danger to the public, so we stopped pursuing them. They went into another county, and then, or you know what I mean, or another city. And usually that means
what
the cops
happens?
won't fall.
And what happens is it's just the rate of speed because it's in daytime, so you can't. It's too many people out in broad daylight to be risking chasing them dudes. That's what it really is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now if it's at night on the freeway, something like that, they might not even do a full speed chase. The police will lower their limit, but they'll still tell them 100%, especially if you got the ghetto bird in the air.
That's what I'm saying, right? Because I would imagine
no.
if they start pursuing them, they usually when they get into another county, they already had notified whatever the fuck authorities over there to intercept them. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I don't know. And like, you know what's crazy, bro? 25 individuals, bro. That's too many. That's way too many loose ends, bro. It's hard to vet a crew, let alone vet a fucking, you know what I'm saying, a militia. You know what I mean?
And the cold thing is like, right. So it said that they might have been tied to other crimes like this allegedly, right? So how that door shut and it locked, if them motherfuckers would have been smart enough and knew that door locked, somebody just would have held that motherfucking door open. Hold that door open while everybody, right when the motherfucking jeweler and the security see 25 people in, hoodied up, masked up, they already know what time it is. So if that crew knew to leave the door, hold somebody, man, just hold, because they had a little fat motherfucker with a bag moving hella slow. That motherfucker should have been the doorman, 100%.
Exactly.
Why
You
is
can't
that
move.
guy
You do
there?
something that can be useful doing.
That guy is gonna, I don't know, man. He's getting there. Maybe he's the master.
That little motherfucker was fatter than a motherfucker, could barely move, moving hella slow.
That, bro, and look, you know what's fucked up too is like, I mean, you're gonna be able to point out him in the lineup for sure. You're like, that's the guy right there.
Facts.
I recognize I recognize the several chins. You know what I mean? Several necks. You know what I mean? He had rolls on rolls on rolls. Poor guy. You know, maybe he was the mastermind. He's like, no, I can't. I have to be there. They're like, bruh's not jumping in my getaway car, bruh. I got a 4-banger. Bruh, he's gonna slow me down.
Come on now. Oh my mama.
Yeah, that's just crazy. And stylistically, this robbery, they're gonna immediately connect them to a string of other joints. And like, you know what else fucks them up? Man, how you gonna move the materials now? How you gonna move the product? I mean, or the take. You know what I mean? Because most of them jewelries got insurance on them, I would imagine, especially like the high end shit like that.
Or they're numbered.
Just saying, like,
Yeah.
you're gonna have these joints insured. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, they're gonna get some money back from that shit. But yeah, like those fools got to sell that shit in the streets, bro. You can't sell that shit
Yeah,
anywhere,
because
bro.
you can't take those to pawn stores because they'll be all over.
I bet
You know, it's funny though too. The pawn stores, they be the ones that be the crooked ones that you want to go to, right?
Yeah.
But see, but they can't sell the thing in their store. If they're gonna buy it, they gotta buy it like, all right, this is for me, right? Stop, this is the black market. You know what I mean?
Come on now. But the thing is, I bet you they got somebody on deck. 100%.
Yeah, a buyer.
They got 100. Hell yeah.
I mean, shit. You got $1 million worth of joints. Let's just say you get $1 million off the take, right? $1 million divided by 25.
I see. Now that's the thing where I think they all for themselves. They're
Okay.
like, yeah, we all got together to go do this shit, but I don't think they all putting everything in a pot and breaking it down evenly. I think that shit was
Probably.
just
You're probably right.
oh my mama, cold world. You feel me? And
Yeah.
like how you led off, about the ET fingers. Once them motherfuckers started busting that gun to get about that motherfucker, that's a whole nother charge in the state of California.
You
When
knew
went
they
off,
weren't that smart doing that shit.
that's why I
And
said
those guns that got left.
that door closed, and that little fat motherfucker should have been the doorman.
He should have been exactly.
Bust your gun. Because when you bust your gun, that's an automatic 10-piece. You open firing into an open dwelling in public space, you finna get smacked 100%. Stupid motherfuckers.
Yeah, it wasn't that smart. And then the guns that got left behind,
Stupid.
those 7 that got caught, they're gonna pick up them gun charges.
They're gonna pick up the gun charges. They're gonna get
Charged
charged with letting off.
I didn't shoot the gun. Well, who shot it then?
Like you said, ET phone home.
That's right. You get the phone honing, bruh. That motherfucker gonna phone home.
You know what else they did smart too though? They said the motherfuckers all the getaway cars with stolos.
Yeah.
They wasn't playing on that one.
Real talk on it. It's like, hey, because that's the day and age we living in, bro. When you look at these motherfuckers' resume, they got bipping on it. They got smash and grab. They got they'll up it on somebody. You know what I mean? They check all the boxes. You got to.
Come on now. Oh, everything. Cold world.
You are qualified for this job. This is a 25-man job. We're gonna go in there. It's called a swarm. It's called, you heard of smash and grabs? This is a smash and swarm.
A smash and swarm. 25
motherfuckers. 25 motherfuckers swarm in there with guns, and they don't know what to do. You clean it. Think about this. You T Grizzly tried to smash. What up, Peacock?
Top of the Peacock.
He tried to smash a T Grizzly. Remember, that's his little charger he caught back in the day. Him and his boy, they tried to smash and grab. It was a civilian in the store that drew down on them. It was like, fuck that. But imagine this: you got 2 people you smashing, and you trying to clear a whole store out. 25 people, you in and out in like a minute. You know?
Yeah, you ain't lying.
I wouldn't doubt most of these motherfuckers just smashing and grabbing. They smashing and grabbing to floss too. I don't even, you know what I mean? If they be hitting up a bunch of joints, they probably may sell something here and there for some bread. You know what I mean? But they in there rocking the Rolexes. You know what I mean? That shit.
They smashing and grabbing to be fly.
You feel me?
Fuck it. They ain't trying to flip that shit.
They're like, fuck it. We out here studying.
Yeah, that shit cold, bro. 25 motherfuckers, and they had to bust the gun to get up out the building, bro. That shit crazy, dog.
All right, Justin Fields just passed his concussion test, so he's fired him up for Monday.
Let's go. Yeah, man, them brothers and sisters. If it was some sisters in there, they I mean, you know, what is it? You said 25, so 18 of them motherfuckers. 17.
And they range from 17 to 31. It might be like a whole band of cousins for real. It's not like me and my cousins.
It's the whole hood.
It's the whole hood, huh?
Oh, my mama. It's the community of the young rallies. They said from 17, it ranged from the ages was like 17 to 30, I think it was. So it was one of them neighborhoods.
And Big Boy, they was like, man, bro, who told Big Boy about this shit, bro?
Big Boy said, I had to get in.
I want in on this. You ain't finna get away on nothing.
Cold world, bro. I told you that dude should have been the doorman on my mama.
Yeah.
It's facts. Hey, Peacock says slept 10 hours last night and knocked out a leg workout this AM before coffee. Now I needed that sleep. Come on now, that's that beauty rest. A 10-piece.
Yeah, you know, Slim, he said something to me. He called it sleep debt. He's like, man, you can only go so hard. Your body gonna collect that debt, that sleep debt. I was like, wow, I never thought of that, because that is true. It's like
facts.
Yeah, like after Vegas, I didn't really get a good night's sleep until like that following weekend, just because I had to get home and right back to it with the kids early in the morning and all this shit like that. You know what I mean?
Pick up right where you left off at.
Yeah, but then that weekend, that Friday, right, I did like a 14-piece. I was out, turned the phone off. I was like, fuck it, we're doing this.
Night. Everything. Peacock said, yo, what kind of creamer you fuck with, bro? The wife has the pumpkin spice latte, but I ain't like that. I fuck with the oat milk, big bro. Oat milk creamer on everything. Or
I like the hazelnut fuzz.
Or the almond milk. You know,
man, some of these Halloween shirts are dope.
trying to cut out the sugar and the motherfucking dairy, you know what I mean, as much as I can, because I don't drink milk, you know what I mean? So when I was drinking the other regular like type French vanilla in the blue bottle, I forgot the name of that shit.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And they got the hazelnut and fucking,
and it be the non-melkable ones. My girl fucks with those when she does
that
keto.
Shit got too much sugar in it on my mama. So yeah, fucking oat milk, big bro, or almond milk creamer. Shit fire, bro. And they got different flavors of they shit too, bro. On my mama. Just trying to get as much healthy as I can. Oh, everything.
Right.
I gotta get my new ears to the street shirt.
Come on now.
There you go.
Hey, have you got baked shirt? Hey, have you got baked shirt made up yet?
It's on its way, I believe. I got the survival of the healthiest.
Oh my mom.
The Halloween one or the regular one?
The regular one.
Oh, does he got a Halloween one?
Oh, he's got all these Halloween stuff up.
Let's pull it up one more time and let the viewers know right here, bro.
I'm just looking at the street shirt.
/11, man.
Yeah, use code /11 at checkout. /11, my bad.
Here we go, right here. Let me pull it in. Here we go, right there. Speaking of Halloween, man, flash sale right now. Wow. Slide over there, man. Y'all got anything going out on the young brothers and sisters? I don't know what.
Oh, there are a bunch of thugs.
The young brothers going in that motherfucking doing what they do.
The young thugs?
Come on now.
You know, I'd say do better, kids. You know? Like, that shit is stupid. And whoever got caught, man, I'll bet money that motherfucker gonna get to telling. Only time
stupid is, stupid does.
Yeah, once they had to bust state gun to get up out that motherfucker, it was a whole, even though, you know what I mean, $1 million, once the crime is over such
you know what I'll say?
Money,
I'll say, good thing no one got murked. Because
no shit.
Think about this. They riding around, all the cars is dirty, right? They got all kind of straps with them. You know what I mean? They're on the way, intent to hit this lick. They're ready to, they were ready, bruh. You know what I mean? They're ready to bust that shit. So good thing nobody at the end of the day got hurt for real, because they were ready to get the fuck up out of Dodge, bro. You know what I mean?
100%, bro. Them is fact.
Hey, Bogey, what'd you say? It's /11?
Their plan was to get out of there.
Bogey, what's the code? /11?
/11.
Oh, /? Okay.
Yeah, stay with us, Lee. Stay with us.
And that story right there was brought to you by, here we go, right? Peacock said that Bakes shirt is on the way too, Lee. So you got to make sure you tell Bakes to take a picture of it so we can post it during one of the shows.
Oh, I'm gonna wear it as soon as I get it.
No, yeah, I'm talking about Bakes. I'm talking about Bakes. You got to make Bakes take a picture of the shirt that you ordered for him. Didn't you win the bet?
Yeah. So he went. Now he gets the shirt from me.
Oh, I thought you was making a shirt that had like a Chargers or the ears on it.
No, well, if the next bet we're doing is week 18, then it's gonna happen.
Oh my mama.
All right, look. I need the bet. The bet is that you wear a Taylor Swift jersey.
Oh,
Kelsey one. The Kelsey one. The Kelsey Swift. There it is, man.
Oh, yeah, mother.
That motherfucker gonna say number 89 T Swift. Oh wow.
Right? Kansas City.
That has to be the jersey. I mean, that has to be the bet, Lee.
There you go.
Whoever loses has to wear a Taylor Swift Kansas City Chiefs jersey.
They got them.
My goodness.
They have those.
That is crazy, dog.
It's a real thing.
Oh, everything. I want to see that. Hey, Peacock said /11 for $11 tees. Otherwise, they are still $13 until the 29th. Let's get it.
29th even. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna fuck this $11 sale up today. I got to.
Come on now.
Save me a couple of dollars.
This next story that we're gonna go to, right? We're gonna go to the beautiful state of New York. New York City.
New York City.
New York City. Oh my mama, man. This is some shit where they said their intelligence was working on full point for this one. You know what I mean? They caught some shit before allegedly it was gonna happen.
Okay.
You know, just for this purposes,
Red team go, red team go.
Point. So shout out to the Secret Service, man. They still out here handling their business, I guess.
They're still out there secretly serving.
Come on now, 100%, bro. Oh my mama, let's check this shit out, bro.
I've been telling you about breaking news this morning as the Secret Service has dismantled a telecommunications threat right here in the New York State tri-state area.
All right, we're breaking it down this morning with Good Day Wake Up anchor Dan Bones. What do you know so far?
Well, Rosanna and Kurt, some security experts are saying they've never seen a network as extensive as this before. And this morning, the Secret Service revealing a major security bust right here in New York, a covert network of devices capable of shutting down cell service right as the UN General Assembly is underway. Unclear if those two things are connected, but it is a possibility. And we have brand new images into our newsroom this morning. These are the devices federal agents say could have disabled cell towers and essentially shut down the cellular network in New York City. That's worth repeating.
Whoa.
It's this morning announcing they located multiple devices capable of shutting down cell service in the city. Massive implications, of course. Here are the details as we know them. Inside several locations, agents found thousands of networked cellular devices. That's how they describe them, concentrated within 35 miles of the UN General Assembly, of course, now underway here in New York. President Trump in the city this morning. Officials say this allowed anonymous encrypted communications between criminal and foreign actors and could have caused massive disruption to government and emergency communications. Some experts say this network could have sent
They could have planned an attack, bro.
A minute, potentially disrupting all kinds of issues here. The special agent in charge of the Secret Service New York field actually put out a video just a few minutes ago, and take a look at what he says here.
This network had the potential to disable cell phone towers and essentially shut down the cellular network in New York City. These devices were concentrated within 35 miles of the global meeting of the United Nations General Assembly, now underway in New York City. Given the timing, location, and proximity, and potential for significant disruptions to the New York telecom system, we moved quickly to disrupt this network.
And again, that is the special agent in charge of the New York field office of the Secret Service. So how did this all start? The Secret Service says the investigation actually began in the spring. So a couple months ago, after what they described as imminent telecommunications threats were directed at senior U.S. officials. Well, with the help from federal, state, and local partners, including the NYPD, the network was traced to the tri-state area. A forensic examination of data equivalent to about 100,000 cell phones now underway. What does that mean? It means they're taking a look at 100,000 cell phones, trying to get to the bottom of this thing. The early analysis showing links between foreign networks and individuals already known to federal law enforcement. Now, at this point, we want to emphasize no arrests have been announced. Possible they could have happened, not yet been made public. The agency calls this an open and active investigation. Again, just to recap, because I know it's a lot of information that we're giving you here. The Secret Service dismantled a massive hidden telecom network near the United Nations, near New York City, that could have crippled New York cell service. And now investigators are racing to find out who built it and then why they built it. Kurt and Rosanna, back over to you.
What meeting were they going to have with all these government officials and politicians there? They were going to have something big.
Yes, it was something at the UN. So you at the United Nations.
So United Nations.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this, bro. Why would you want cell phones down? So you can murk somebody and you can't track them
motherfuckers,
bro. Imagine that.
That motherfucker said
they could have prevented an international incident that would have happened on our soil. You know what I mean?
And they
said they could have murked somebody else that mattered and could start a war. You know what I mean? Like this, I mean, you know, not that we're not at war already, but you know what I mean? That shit crazy, man. They might have prevented something real big, bro.
No, facts. That motherfucker said that it had the potential to send out 1 million text messages a minute.
Yeah, and like not only
that shuts down everything, bro.
Dead all the cellular network, right? So you can't track no one, bro. In the city.
like when like a natural disaster happens, and you know the phone network is down, you can't. There's no way to communicate. There's no communication at all, bruh, 100%. So in the state of New York, where we just celebrated the 25th anniversary, no, the 24th anniversary, 9/11 a couple of weeks ago. You feel me? So for the Freedom Act to be a part of after the aftermath of that, so that means that they get to openly spy
Listen to all our shit
on American soil. You feel me? So for that to even transpire, for them to build that right there, and not even when they raid it, get no arrest, they don't even know who the fuck built that shit. So like how you said, bro, somebody somewhere had a plan to really do some weird shit.
This was just a part of whatever plan that they got their plans got foiled. You know what I mean?
100%, bro.
Damn, bro.
That's like in New York, bro.
Mm-hmm. On you had the United Nations representatives in that motherfucker. They were trying to start some shit.
And I want to say that motherfucking place was within 30 miles of the motherfucking UN. Right by it, bro.
Yeah, they said that these joints that were found were in a 35-mile radius. So, or they can affect within a 35-mile radius. So, and where they were all planted was able to, you know what I mean? This was the center, essentially, where that meeting was going to be held. You know what I mean? So they were affecting everything every which way for a 35-mile radius. You know what I mean? Or they had the potential to affect everything.
With the 100,000 cell phones found. That's another thing too, bro. Like, you know how we be talking about bots and shit, right?
Yep.
That's another, you know what I mean? Them motherfuckers was really coming to knock some shit down with 100,000 cell phones, bro. And you just, cause like,
and all you wouldn't even need those phones physically. All you need to do is locate them in the city of actual active phones and hack them. You know what I mean?
No, them 100,000 cell phones were.
They had actual physical. Damn.
Yeah, they confiscated 100,000 cell phones. They said, bro.
Wow.
Oh my mama.
That's crazy.
That's just like when the motherfucking spam callers call you, or when you get the motherfucking like the promotional text. You feel me? So if you get, you get like the polo outlet, I get the coupons through text message and email, right?
How come they don't text me? What's up, Polo? Text me. Come on, Polo.
So
you know, I'm mad because I switched to Lacoste.
How you get them, and it come from a weird ass number, a little promotional text. So just imagine getting spammed by that, bruh. A million text messages a minute just being spammed 100%, bro. You can't do shit. That's just like a motherfucker calling all on the, remember how it was all landlines 100%, and when something big happened, hella big, bro, you can't get through, the motherfucking line be busy 100%.
Yeah.
Oh my mama.
And I'm going back to, like, if they had the ability to shut down the cellular network temporarily, you know what I mean? Like, somebody can go, an assailant can go up in there, do the deed, and then he can make his escape, and you can't triangulate a motherfucker's device on him. You know what I mean?
Right. Top of it.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah, that shit. They had an elaborate plan to do some shit right here on this soil, bro. But also too, though, like, right? How do we know if that's not a don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe moment?
You ain't lying. Maybe we done got caught up. We didn't caught our own. It's the CIA setting up all that shit allegedly, and then the Secret Service get in and they catch them. They go, "Oh, we got it." CIA, just good job. You guys did it. Good job.
Right? Because they don't even,
us for sure. You know what I mean?
They don't even know who set that shit up. They just
they don't know.
Spot.
It could be domestic for all we know. Allegedly, they don't shut us down, government.
Cold world, bro.
That orange juice in the blood, it needs to shut it down. It's not the best.
Try and take our attention off some other shit that's going on, because there's just a whole lot of shit going on right now. So you never know, dog.
You ain't lying, bro. They don't want to funk with the aliens, bro. I'll tell you that much. They just push a button and shut the whole world down.
Yeah, they just had congressional hearings like last week or 2 weeks ago about the aliens. Now, what's my boy name? The FBI director. Fuck.
Yeah, I know you're talking about, bro.
Comey?
Yeah. Who?
Was it Comey, the FBI
director? That ain't his name. Kash Patel. That's his name. Kash Patel. That motherfucker this week, he was all on trial. in front
Oh, yeah,
of
he
the
was-
senators
he
and
was-
congressional Congress members. He was getting roasted. Oh, my mama, they was fucking him up. Everything. One of the ladies told him, "You're the worst director of the FBI in history. You ain't even never been a field agent. How the fuck did you get this job?"
Elliot Ness was
she was
rolling in his
roasting
grave.
that dude. Oh my
And
mama.
she had no filter too. She
Yeah, that sister was fucking him up. They all was tearing him up though, bro. Oh my mama.
Yeah, I think I see the clip of that. The sister was fucking him up.
Yeah, they mad. They mad because you know motherfuckers in the
Tell me
field
about them
office.
aliens, God damn it.
So they said that like motherfuckers in the field office, when you've been a career agent, you know what I mean? You got 15, 20 years and you highly vested. So they saying that this motherfucker been Xing out people that was on the Milagro, whatever his property name is, the New York shit, whatever the agents that was investigating before he came back in the presidency. When Cash got
he was in Milago, Montego.
I forgot the name of Milagro, the name of his motherfucking property.
Oh, the one in Florida he has?
Yeah, I
Oh,
forgot
never mind.
the-
I'm thinking of the Beach Boys song.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the baby, why don't we go to the Kokomo? We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow.
Come on now. Oh, my mama.
Milago, Montego, baby, why don't we go to Bermuda? I was like, oh shit, that dude was balling. He was out there vacating.
Bogey was on a roll.
Huh.
Oh, he liked that. That was one of Lee's jams back in the day, huh?
That was
Gotta
pretty
be.
good.
Hey, Lee liked the Beach Boys, huh?
Come on now.
He started dancing.
Oh, who didn't like that?
He
kind of
started
stuff?
dancing uncontrollably. He started doing the robot.
Peacock said, he said, President Trump in the studio this morning, I pictured him with headphones dropping a beat.
Right?
Trump on the beat, ho.
Yeah.
Lucius
Yes.
Fox from Batman is
thing on?
definitely behind this one.
Yes, there's this thing on. Yeah. Hey, oh, that's his little dance right there. That does like this, and he puts his fist up. Remember? Because that's
Come
when he
on,
got
mama.
shot.
Come on now.
That's the little image.
Oh, everything. Facts.
Hey, he would have been hot if that went viral. If people start doing like the Trump, like after he got blapped, start doing the little TikTok shit. Yeah.
Man, they had that motherfucker as 50 Cent, bro. He ain't tripping off that shit. He took that shit like it's a badge of honor, bro. 100%.
You ain't lying. He's
mama.
Teflon
Top of the
Don.
morning, Clyde.
What up, Clock?
He
See, when
got
I
said
get rich,
salute to the chat.
when I get rich, I'm hiring
Welcome
Clock as
on.
my private security.
DJ Trump on my baba.
Clock
DJ
is
Trump.
gonna be head of my security detail.
Mini Man on my baba. He was really like the 50 Cent. They was meaning him up as 50 Cent, bro. Matter of fact, they allegedly said that Trump wanted him to come and perform the Mini Man, and bruh said, I ain't gonna do that shit. Everything.
They offered him $1 million.
Oh, my baba. Cold
But you know what
world.
he said? He said, listen, I ain't got no problem with Trump. I don't got no problem with nobody. He said, the moment you click up with one side or do a favor at all, the whole other side don't fuck with you.
Talk about it.
And I thought that was brilliant because he's a businessman. You know what I mean? And his business is more so entertainment these days. You know what I mean? Hey, you offend one side or the other, they'll shut you down entertainment-wise. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
I mean, shit. We've been seeing it. Shout out to Jimmy Fallon or what's his name? Jimmy Kimmel. They brought him back. The people spoke on that one. That's pretty cool to see the people actually affected. You know?
Yeah, Jim. Bro didn't even really say anything too bad, bro. In my opinion. 100%.
No, I didn't tell him.
It was pretty compelling to his apology because.
Oh yeah, he went on a fucking 30. He did it for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, and like he just be like he fully realized. Like, he's not a guy who doesn't realize that certain jokes can hurt people, but he's like, listen, this is why I exist. You know what I mean? Like.
But bro wasn't making fun of the bro passing away. He was talking about Trump and his bull crap.
Yeah.
What was going on during what was going on. He
this,
wasn't trying to make no light of the situation. 100%.
But no one,
that's a different. Hey, that's a different show.
And no one knocks the president for some of his comments at the funeral or at the the eulogy because he said he
was on some bullshit. Oh, everything.
Yeah, and it was really insensitive. You know what I mean? Even when he's like, he's like his message was, to try to understand your enemies and you want to love your enemies. I hate my enemies. I'm sorry, Erica. And he apologizes to the wife. I'm sorry, but I hate my enemies. And it's like, yo. And then the people cheered though. And like, yo, this shit is so distasteful. It's kind of crazy, but this is America now. I mean, maybe it's kind of what look, I was raised in America, and look at how distasteful I am with my bad jokes, right? Like, it's kind of just how it is. It's terrible.
Yeah, no, for sure, bro. Especially during that type of situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
100%. A motherfucker take full advantage of the moment to further what the fuck they got going on. You know what I mean? No matter what the moment is. 100%, bro. You know what I mean? That's how you know.
And I agree. I hate my enemies with a passion. But I'm just glad I don't have too many enemies, if any at all these days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
We're America. We got funk everywhere, bro.
Yeah, rest in peace to Charlie, bro. Ain't nobody. You don't have to agree with bruh said. You can agree with bruh said. I don't give a fuck about what side you're on. 100%. Nobody should lose their life over how the fuck they feel, especially if they ain't promoting violence and shit like that. You know what I mean? Promoting to go fuck people up over nothing. You know what I mean? Of difference of opinions. We don't get down.
Remember when Obama got what's the word? Not inducted. When he got inaugurated.
Inaugurated.
Yeah, when he first got in there, right? I remember it was me and my mans. We had just left the studio, but we're sitting in the parking lot in the studio. We're blowing, and we got it on the radio, and they swearing him in, and then there's like commentators like it's a game. Yeah, here comes president. Here comes the whatever the fuck president. It says the number of the presidency. Here comes Barack Obama, and you hear all the people cheering, and then the other guy goes, yeah, it's real interesting. We got Obama in a glass case. Do you remember this? When he walked out, he's behind a glass case because they know how fucking crazy this could be. You know what I mean?
Oh,
there could be somebody who's just, I'm not having it. Not a black president. You know what I mean? You never know. So they had, but I've never seen no one take precautionary shit like that. You know what I mean? And this might be a protocol they need to do for some of these speakers that are like considered like far left or far right, or because you got radicals these days in America, bro. We got radicals out here that are trying to do shit and they think they're on some righteous cause, trying to start a revolution, whatever the fuck they're you know what I mean? Or they could even be a patsy for some other bigger agenda. I'm getting into conspiracy theory.
Yeah, hey, we'll say that for another show, but I'm right there with you though, bro, on that shit though. You never know, bro.
You never know.
Oh my mama. We got Tino in the building. What's up, big bro?
What up, big bro?
Tino said he said thanks for being up and early for the return of USC football. Talk about it, bro.
There you go.
Well, I was glad to see Florida State lose last night. Oh my mama, man.
Fuck the ops.
That was the fastest crowd. What did they say? They said it was one of the fastest from fans going on the field last night. They were like on it like that.
Oh yeah, they stormed because matter of fact, after once they stopped them, right, it was still motherfucking Florida State players in the end zone when they rushed that motherfucker. I'm like, damn, what happened to the players? Because man, they just came in, boom, on everything, bro. Damn good game. Florida State, they was down, I think 14-0, bro. They scored 21 points unanswered, bro. That's where I picked up on it on everything. Damn good game yesterday, bro.
So technically their season was like, what the
everything. Peacock said America has made its citizens desensitized, and we are in the ruthless aggression era. 100%, bro. Oh my mama. You see motherfuckers. I mean, just with road rage shit, just simple shit, daily life shit turns into, man, and that's what's so crazy, bro. 100%, man. Oh my mama. Not only that, then you got the Charlie Kirk shit. You got the President Trump shit. What else? You got motherfuckers blowing up cars in front of fucking hotels. You feel me?
Man, you got motherfuckers setting up 100,000 cell phones ready to shut down an entire cellular network in the major city.
Some we just watched on everything. 100%. when the shit is on the home soil, it's fucked up, dog. 100%, man. You know what I mean? COVID. You know what I mean? We just got through COVID.
And whatever happened to those giant like minivan looking flying things that were all over? Whatever happened to those?
And whose was they? They never told us that. Oh my mama, what happened? What happened to them, and who was flying them bitches?
Yeah. What were they looking for?
Oh my mama. Let's get into the last. Y'all got anything going out on the that shit in New York?
Man,
No.
Keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you know what's crazy? I just thought of how crippled people are if their cell phones are done. You know what I mean? We're from a different era. Back in the days, we would never get lost. We knew directions. It's all up here. Addresses. We remember phone numbers. Once we start getting them phones on us, we start evolving to depend on this thing being that part of our brain. Imagine nowadays, bro, once the cell phones go down, people's lost. They don't know how to get to where they're going now.
Right. All that shit is digital. All the communication shit is digital. You know what I mean? Remember when they it was mandatory for you to take, if you didn't have cable, for you to take your bunny ears off and get the digital so all
that's right.
Everything is digital, you know what I mean? 100%, you know what I mean? So once you shut down cell service, not only the phones, but just any type of communication with the radios and all that bullshit, probably all that shit shuts down 100%. You know what I mean? It ain't just for the directions and you know what I mean? Because once you can't communicate, bro, it's a wrap. Like you said, how you gonna track this motherfucker? How you gonna track the people that just did something? How you gonna send people to go to where the shit just happened? And you know, the first responders or shit like that, the police, anything, bro. It's a fucking wrap.
And it gives them
like that holds over probably 5 million people. 100%, bro.
And it gives you ample time to make a whatever getaway if there was something that they were trying to get away from that they just did. You know what I mean?
Cold world, bro. Oh my mama. Tino said, this is like everything pre-Columbine. What was Columbine in Colorado?
97.
Barely any school shootings. Soon as the news copycats everywhere. Sadly, this is all on the media's hands.
You know what's crazy,
never
bro?
met a politician
Have you ever looked
that
into
helped
Denver? Like Colorado, period. There's something in the air way up there at a mile high that like motherfuckers just be shooting. The school shootings is like their thing over there, bro. They just had one not too long ago. I think back in 2022 or something like that.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, it was a transgender woman went up in there and started shooting a bunch of kids in the college. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think I do remember that.
Yeah, and then there was the other one when the Batman came out.
Remember the Joker. The Joker
thing. One up in there painted like the Joker, and when they got him, he was blasted on psychotropic meds. You know, like you know what I'm talking about? Like he was on, and then that's kind of how they wrote him off. Like, oh, he was mental health. You know what I mean? Okay.
Everything.
Mental health, but he had pipe bombs and all kind of shit. Went up in there, fucking. That shit crazy.
Peacock said the Bush and Clinton era of the 90s was probably the best. Economic growth was everything. Was affordable. Technology hadn't taken over yet.
Yeah, and technology was booming. I mean, I grew up in the Bay Area, Silicon Valley, where like, you know, I remember the late 90s. My mom was a part of that the mass layoffs. You know what I mean? And my dad escaped the mass layoffs because like that was when you know that was the down part of the Clinton administration. Right? He was getting all the allegations again ahead in the Oval Office and all this shit.
Right.
And then like they were I can't remember what the exact reason why the economy was crashing in the Bay Area, but yeah, thousands and thousands and thousands of people lost their jobs. My mom was one of them too, so I remember that's how she got into real estate.
Wow.
After tech, yeah, it was like 2000. You know what I mean? So 25 years ago, but that shit was a big ass deal. Hell of people lost their jobs. A lot of those, my mom's company was Silicon Graphics. They had like 20 something buildings throughout Mountain View. Then they were down to like 3. You know what I mean? So all these companies started downsizing like massively, outsourcing. You know what I mean? Getting things manufactured overseas and things of that nature.
Wow.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? That ushers in the second Bush term, and that's when it went all crazy. Or the young Bush term. What was his name? Bush Jr.
Yeah, Bush came in.
George W.
Yeah, he came in. He was going against Al Gore.
Yeah, who was Bill Clinton's
vice president. He was Clinton's vice president.
And he almost didn't stand a chance because
they said he won.
He was connected to Bill Clinton getting domed
up.
Yeah,
that's when the recall shit, because they said he won. He damn it. That was, I want to say it was like a close battle between Gore and the younger Bush. Oh my!
Yeah, they say something about they did something with the Florida votes. Was that election where there was the whole? Or was that?
I want to say so. It might have been Florida.
Might have been his second term. Because remember George W.'s second term, it was another weak ass Democrat that it was not going to win against this dude. Forget his name, bro. Anyways, yeah, that shit was crazy because we grew up in that too. 9/11, the war, all the shit.
Yeah, well, so the daddy Bush, I remember him because he's the one that when the first Iraq, the Kuwait, Saddam Hussein, he's the one that was the president when that shit happened. I remember that.
Yep. What was that?
Like 93.
Desert Storm.
Yep. Oh my mama. Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
Tino said that was a heartbreaker. FSU needs a new coach.
I just got that new Wake Your Game up shirt.
Hey, that's why I was watching the game. Tino had to see what the ops was doing. Man, they got a motherfucking wide receiver. I forgot bruh name. I said the shit on my Facebook last night because bruh is a beast. But he reminded me of Keon Coleman. It was a touchdown. Look, this motherfucker, right? He like 6'5", 225, right? Pause, right? Bruh, out receiver, right? He was making plays and they was running a lot of Wildcat too. That's another thing, man. We finna blow them motherfuckers out the water. If they gotta run that Wildcat shit on us,
their quarterback suck.
But the wide receiver though, this motherfucker, he get a touchdown, right? But he bobble it the whole possession. He take a few steps, right? He catch it within maybe 3 yards of the back of the end zone, right? But all they do, bobble. Couldn't complete the pass, right? Like I said, he remind me of Keon Coleman. I don't know what class he in. I don't know if he's a senior, junior. I forgot. I was tipsy last night, 100%. But he looked like he could be a problem, but he going to have to put it together, bro, on my mama.
He said he reminds you of Keon Coleman, so he's terrible against pressing, man.
and he went to Florida State like Keon Coleman, too. Yeah. Oh, my mama, that's why, for real.
Is Keon that tall? How tall is Keon?
Like 6'3", 6'4".
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, my mama. Papa Bush. Oh, my mama. Let's get into this last joint. This last joint, we're going to go to the beautiful state of Texas where two of my brothers reside at. We got some tunnels being dug to try and get some allegedly's over across the border, y'all. Watch this
shit. Okay.
Oh, my mama. Let's get it.
Recently discovered on the southern border, DEA agents uncovering a 25-foot tunnel allegedly being used to smoke drugs. The tunnel was under construction beneath a vape shop in Laredo, Texas. Authorities seizing cocaine and marijuana, as well as construction gear used to build that tunnel. News Nation's Jorge Ventura is live for us there in Laredo. Jorge, what can you tell us?
Well, Nicole, now the multi-agency investigation is underway after authorities say they were alarmed when they discovered a suspicious tunnel at this vape shop right behind me. It's that black building right here, Kush Smoke Emporium. Now, this was part of an operation dubbed Operation Vaporizer, where the DEA targeted vape shops across the country, including right here on the border in Laredo, vape shops selling illegal substances. Now, during that operation, DEA agents alongside Laredo PD uncovered a suspicious tunnel. The Webb County District Office telling News Nation that the multi-agency search was led by the DEA, that tunnel was located in the back of the shop and did lead agents to a concealed room. The DEA says the purpose for this tunnel was for illicit use and appeared to be still under construction. Authorities did seize marijuana and cocaine at the shop. The shop owner, Gilberto Pena, was arrested and charged with possession of controlled substance. Operation Vaporizer was launched to crack down on vape shops selling vape pens with THC or other illegal substances. A total of 22 shops were inspected here in Laredo. Just one other arrest was made aside from Pena. Now, investigation into the tunnel is now underway for possible ties to a criminal organization. Laredo is a key entry smuggling point for some of the most dangerous cartels just across the border.
There is a follow-up investigation being done, forensics through phones and other data that the DEA and local and state authorities are looking to see if this was part of a bigger organization. There always seems to be ties, being that we are on the border here in Laredo, Texas, with Mexico. We are the gateway city into the United States.
Now, Laredo PD says that in the next coming days, a separate unit will go into that vape shop and then dismantle that tunnel. Texas DPS tells me because of the latest crackdown on illegal immigration, cartels are relying more on tunnels and drainage systems for drug and human smuggling here on the Texas border, Nicole.
Life was there in Laredo. Thank you.
Big money. Imagine if you just you're a tunnel and you're bringing in families that are just trying to get to America and you're charging X amount, right? Man, tunnels is big money. First of all, I draw big issue with the dude. How you gonna have a vape shop and then do everything illegal in the shop itself and then have a tunnel? Bruh, have a goddamn a Subway or something, bruh. A sandwich store or some shit. You know what I mean? Have a taqueria or some shit, bruh. You don't just have it's a dead giveaway already. You know what I mean? The motherfucking store has Cushion the name, right?
Hey, they was doing a sweep already in the area of all the vape shops because they already had passed the ordinance that they can't sell THC related products already. So like you said, bruh is a complete fucking idiot, dog. He's shitting where he sleep at 100%, bro.
Yeah. And if you were going to have a tunnel, like I said, have a business on top of the tunnel that isn't anything alarming, then you can make the big bucks.
Cold world, bro.
You know what I mean? You know what's crazy is that, imagine how many people that died building these tunnels and that shit just collapsed on them. You know what I mean? Yo, hey, listen, man, shout out to all the homies down south, man. You know what I mean? They got the ingenuity, man. You know, hey, when you walk up into their tunnels, they got the little woo-wop frames and shit to support the thing. You feel me?
Cold world.
Remember they said El Chapo's joint, you know what I mean? It had framework all along the tunnel, and it had lights every here and there. And it had his bike in there. You see, when he jumped down there, he got right on the bike. You know what I mean?
Under his motherfucking bathtub.
Under his bathtub. Or the toilet or whatever it was, right?
Something like that.
Remember,
but the cold thing is look,
he's on the toilet, then he gets up and he just disappears and shit.
Hey, we just seen a story where the cartel peoples is building submarines, dog. The engineering, you know what I mean? Look, hey, no matter what part of the game you in, you gonna know a construction worker, you gonna know a plumber,
you're gonna know here,
an
there,
electrician.
exactly.
Hey, they gonna make that shit happen no matter fucking what, bruh. And like how Tino said, homie couldn't find a better name for the business to hide himself. He built a tunnel and named the business We Sell Weed. Like, come on, bro.
Come on, man. Yeah, Cushion the name. See, that's really, why me and Twin, we right here.
Come on now. What the fuck is Brad thinking? And the cold thing is right, you know, the rallies, the police right there on the interview, he's like, yeah, we're furthering our investigation to see if this is a bigger criminal organization. You punk motherfucker, you know what time it is. Oh, everything. Just say, well, he probably just
done, bro.
Come on now, bro. We know what the fuck is going on 100%. You're a border town. If that motherfucker is going anywhere towards the, you know what I mean? Because they said it wasn't finished yet. Oh, yeah, we know what it is. And Peacock said,
what is this place called? Lambert? Or what's it called?
Laredo. Peacock said
Laredo, that's right there.
Peacock said that's my area code 956.
See what I'm saying? Oh no, Peacock, don't say that. Because our tunneling business, you gotta throw them off.
Come on now,
Throw 'em
cold
off the
world,
scent.
bro.
Hey, you know what's crazy? These tunnels that they're using ain't shit. Bro, if you ever go into like the hollow earth shit, bro, there's a whole nother world down there, bro.
You're gonna fuck around and drop right through that motherfucker.
Hollow earth, bro. Motherfucking timing's different down there. That's where they say, like in the Bible, when they talk about the Garden of Eden and shit like that, they say that's a real place. It's in hollow earth.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit right here, though, bro. It had the potential of being a whole lot bigger than what it really was, though. 100%. If they, like you said, if they would have got that motherfucking finish, ain't no telling what would have been coming in and out that motherfucking tunnel, going back.
You know what's crazy too is like once you get a tunnel like that, and then someone becomes aware of your tunnel, right? Or are they building this tunnel for someone already? Are they already commissioned, right? Because once somebody knows you got a tunnel, bro, now you work for them. Now you do this or die type of shit. You know what I mean?
100%. And the motherfuckers that commission the tunnel, you got people on the U.S. side, and you got people on the other side that's communicating back and forth. Look, get this shit done.
Maybe they're meeting each other in the middle, huh? They're both just digging. And they get the
Come
phone
on
call,
now.
hey, y'all, stop digging on that other side, man. They done got us over here. Word.
Abort, dig the other way. On everything. Real talk. But like you said, they should have had a KFC. They should have had a KFC or a motherfucking Subway or something, bro. Like you said, instead of the motherfucking vape shop.
A vape shop? Operation, I was laughing, is it Operation Vaporize was underway.
And they said Brett was had other allegedly like skiing trips and other type of narcotics in that motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
as well.
yeah. They had all kind of Chinese takeout and everything, bro.
Whole world, bro.
Yeah, they had the chow missile.
So you selling pennies? You selling pennies instead of trying to get the big M's? 100%. But like you said, the motherfuckers that's commissioned, even Brett that work at that shop, he can't ET. He's a done deal because he know what's going on.
Yep. And like, I mean, how do you explain that, right? You go, oh, well, you know, I was digging a tunnel because I'm the opposite of claustrophobic. I require, you know, enclosed areas to live in. You know, I don't want to fly.
Come on now.
You know what you're doing when you're building a tunnel,
bro.
And then when what fucks you up the worst when they talk about it's not just the drugs that can get through. They talk about it could be human trafficking. Whoa,
bro, that shit sells. Oh, everything. Them motherfuckers be giving them motherfucking coyotes 5 bands, 10 bands, 100% per person. You know what I mean? And when it don't be the tunnel shit, and you gotta walk through the motherfucking desert and shit, them motherfuckers drop you off. You ain't got no water. You don't know which way to go. It's 1,000 motherfucking degrees.
Compass. They get like a
walk west. The sun is going that way. Walk that way. Like, come on, man. 100%. This shit crazy, dog. But you know what I mean? Motherfuckers is trying to come for a better life.
Hey, you know what's fucked up? Man, you drop a kid in the middle of the forest and you tell them you go north, here's a compass, and they can't figure it out. That shit, it's I feel bad for the kids these days, man. You know what I mean? Hey, you know when you be having the compass in the forest too, if you're around trees with like heavy sap, apparently it'll like make the compass go crazy.
Is that right?
Lost. Oh no.
Oh, everything.
What's going on? Then you know what I mean? Imagine how bad light pollution is these days. If you got to really be in the forest, or else you can't even like which one's the North Star. I don't know. Yeah.
Come on now.
Go north.
Go north, bro. Oh, everything. You're fucked off. Hey, you're fucked off at nighttime if you don't know your way around, bro. Oh, everything.
Like, go north,
bruh. Real talk. Fucking what I forgot what the fuck I was finna say. Peacock said that spot is only 2 hours away from me. Oh, everything.
Damn. And, I mean, yeah, Peacock told us plenty of stories of just, you know, his upbringing growing up where he was at. Man, it just go smooth right across the border. Go party real quick, walk right back.
Oh, everything. You know what, too, though? Like, because we did the story on when Texas passed where they was shutting down all the THC related products, and that was like a couple of months ago.
I think
about 2.5 months ago about that. Yeah.
Oh,
I think they charge it as controlled substances.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Listen, I've never looked this up myself, but Son told me that.
Shout out to Nep AJ.
Son was like, he was like, yeah, Dad, fucking, you get caught with a vape over here. That's considered controlled substance. Like, oh shit. Because I'll be like, because long are the days where we're smoking. Like when we were kids, we're gonna go watch a movie. We're ducked between some cars in the parking lot smoking some weed. Then we go up in the movies, right? You know what I mean? Nowadays we just stand outside the car and smoke, then walk up in the theater, right? I can only imagine just like if I'm a grown adult smoking and I live in Texas, I probably am not taking those shorts. I'm probably just smoking like, in nice safe areas that aren't exposed.
Smoking at the house, fuck that.
Yeah.
Because I remember we couldn't blow freely, right? 100%. You know what I mean? You'll be out in public, the motherfucker might growl, may tell you, man, no,
you might
blowing
get
that
some
shit,
dirty
man.
looks from
Fuck you,
people.
dude. 100%.
I get dirty looks from people all the time. And I do when I see like people walk like I do this all the time, bro. We go to Target, go ahead, walk in there, and I'll stay outside, smoke some weed real quick, because that's just how I am to deal with people. You know what I mean? Like to be around a lot of people, because you know what I mean. I just I got anyways. You know what I mean? And you might see some people walking and they got their kids, and I should put it out real quick.
Yeah, no,
you know
for
what I mean?
sure. No, you definitely
Yeah, because just that visual is bad enough, right? Like,
come on now.
Especially,
if it's a whole bunch of adults and I'm out blowing, you know what I mean? And I ain't disrespecting your window ain't open or I'm by some old keyboards, man. Look, bro, you smoking that motherfucking cigarette 100% doing a whole lot more damage.
Disgusting.
Like, come on, man, leave me the fuck alone. 100%. Oh, everything.
Do people call cigarettes? Do people call tobacco drugs?
Right, 100%.
Like when you have the ATF, the alcohol, tobacco, firearm shit, right? Then you have the DEA, the Drug Enforcement Agency, right? So it's like tobacco is its own thing, right? But it's because it's legal. There's a different stigma on it. You know what I mean? It's not like, people don't view it. Like, well, how about this? Smoking, like I remember when last time I was in Hawaii, it was Candlestick's wedding, and I would just walk out on my balcony.
Shout out Candlestick.
Yeah, shout out to Candlestick, and I'm smoking weed on my balcony. I was on the second floor, and I'm facing a main street. So there are people walking by. It's so funny because we're in Hawaii. It's tourists. They're walking by there. Like, you know what I mean? They would make these looks and shit, and they make audible sounds like to show they're disgusted. It's like,
bro,
you're not from California, are you?
When we was just for the draft for the West Side, like, right? So the room that I was staying in, the first day we get there, and y'all know that motherfucker was about 110 every motherfucking day we was out there, right? So right when we get to Vegas and we go and load the shit, I come downstairs, you know what I mean? Fresh off the drive, man, I gotta fire up, right? So I'm like, fucking, I ain't gonna disrespect these people. I walk off the property. The mall is across the street, right? So I walk a block away.
The Fashion Mall?
It's 110, and I'm sitting down on the curb, firing up, right? So when I come back, I want to fire up again, man. I tap in with the valet. I give him a couple $. I said, look, man, where can I go smoke my medicine? Like, man, you can go sit right there where they smoking their cigarettes. I said, oh shit, because it's the it's all covered.
It's more than 25 feet away from any door.
Oh man, that motherfucker was not tripping. So I'm out there early morning blowing. Motherfuckers ain't saying not a motherfucking thing to me, dog. 100%.
Yeah, because the culture is about 6 years over there now. Legal. 7 years, I think. So they're accustomed to it now. And yeah, you just gotta. You can't be. I think is it 25 feet for cigarettes? You know what I mean? So I would imagine it's 25 feet from a door,
right?
For weed. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, because I was from here to not too far from where the main interest is, you know what I mean? Because you get your car valet right there and all that bullshit. Everybody pull up, unloading they shit. And where I was staying at, motherfuckers was staying in that bitch for a week because they coming with fat groceries. Oh, my mama, the motherfucker had the kitchen and shit. Shit was federal on my mama. So motherfuckers there with their family and shit.
Yeah, that shit was, hey, look, you were across the street from the Fashion Mall?
Is
that what it's called? I think
Wherever
it's
the
only
Trump
mall.
is, wherever Trump is,
Okay, yeah.
that's
Yeah,
where the
but when you look at the
mall
they
is.
got
Right,
they
the
got
record.
outside stores that are outside the mall too. There's 2 levels.
I think that's the front side. I think we was on the back side.
Okay,
of it.
yeah.
I
Because
think
like that mall is cracking, bro. Because there's
Facts.
bars everywhere in there too. So like,
that shit
and
was
like,
federal.
I will
Yeah,
always.
they wasn't tripping though. But see, that's the thing. Like these states, like we talking about Texas right here. Like, so when we became even medicinal, right? You can still get a
Yeah.
Prop 36 for some weed. You feel
Yeah,
me?
if you had a certain
quarter,
amount.
if you had even a quarter,
Or
you can get Prop
over the
36.
legal
If you had
amount.
some dime sacks, some dub sacks on you,
Oh yeah,
you
it's
get hit with the wrong
to
officer, then you
sell.
gonna catch a case 100%. Oh my
Yeah, that
mama.
Prop 36 thing was all the way up until I want to say 2015 when we got fully 2015, 16 when we got fully recreational in California. Before that, it was all still medicinal, and you still had to buy the cards, and it just became a thing. It wasn't even like a medical card at that point. You just went somewhere and bought a card. You pay like $40 and shit. You know what I mean? Then you had to renew it every year.
I got my first medical card with cuz old Kev dad, rest in peace, Big Kev, on my mama. And then you know how they had the new promotions for each store you go to.
Yeah,
me
you get all the free shit every time you walk
we
in.
was going around going to trying out new stores to get free shit. Oh my wow.
Fuck yeah.
Promotion.
Hey, those were, and we didn't call them dispensaries, they were called cannabis clubs.
Come on now, 100%.
And you know what I mean? And you had the cannabis clubs, and then you had the medical clubs, like the medical dispensaries. You know what I mean? Like where like, you know, it was more expensive over there. And then, you know, it went to mom and pops. Because back then, you might have some mom and pops, you just show your card, they don't give a fuck. Other places, they dunk your card in a thing. And then you're in some system now. And I was like, what? Wonder who's, like, you know what I mean? Like no one even questions it, but we're in a joint that sells like the Harborside joints. You know, they were government regulated. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, you get that medical shit. You know what I mean? Like this is where we used to get the good granddaddy back in the day. Like, you know, when you needed some personal.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the OG Kush back then. This is what 2005. You know what I mean? Where this was like the state of the art weed. OG Kush, Purple Urkel, Platinum OG, fucking the GDP. You know, that was the the doctor that gave me my card, his name was Dr. Thomas J. O'Connell. You could even look this guy up. I think this guy's doing some major time right now. But he was a legit doctor, and I got plugged through my uncle. And my uncle, he's a baller, you know what I mean? He's like, oh, you don't got a club card? I'm like, how'd you get one? I'm like, he pulls it out, so I'm like, oh, you know what I mean?
Come on now.
You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, you just go, you pay $180 to this guy. I'll get you an appointment. I was like, word. And I went there and I legit, you sit with the guy. He had the beard, white beard and the long white hair tied back. And he's just typing away, asking hella questions. And I asked him, because I'm a young intuitive bogey. I'm like, so what do you do with all this data? He's like, I'm going to write a memoir of my research. And I'm like, oh, wow. Shit. Yeah, but bruh I think he got popped. And shout out to the Cannabis Guardian Angel, because I remember we swapped stories with, because he had encountered a Thomas J. O'Connell in his time as well. Because this guy was the guy. Bro, back then when I would say, hey, where'd you get your card from? Fools, because you had to carry your prescription on you. And then they busted out. And so many of us went through Thomas J. O'Connell, right? But this dude, yeah, he had got arrested, and I would imagine it was for selling these cards, you know what I mean? But his whole argument was that he was like a modern day medicine man. He was selling access to, you know, medicine.
Oh, my mama, facts.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, I'm a proponent, man. Fuck medicine, man. My medicine comes from the earth, bro. 100%, man. Oh, my mama.
And even if my medicine is man-made, it's, you know, as in the flower, it's because it's the most state-of-the-art God-made herbs that man had made.
Hey, we in California, man. We want the best, man. Oh, my mama, we spoiled.
It comes from the earth first.
Oh, everything.
Man,
that's what.
Take it to the next
that's
level.
What's so fucked up about the rest of the states in the union that's not with the movement agenda. You know what I mean? It's fucked up, dog. 100%.
Because
still
the pharmaceutical shit, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Big pharma. You know what I mean? They like until they'll get into the game. Imagine when it gets, if and when one day it's federally legal cannabis usage, and then cannabis medicine and things of that nature, right? they'll have synthetic versions of the shit. You know what I mean? They'll have synthetic CBD products and like, I mean, everything. Penicillin is natural. Then they make the synthetic shit. You know what I mean? They make. You ever see Mike Tyson? He talks about the toad. I did the toad, right? I've done the toad and I've done the synthetic version because there's no difference. You have the chemical what's the word? You have the formula down because it's all just different. It's all different elements. You can put this shit together if you know what it's made of, right? And then you know what I mean? But until then, they're gonna keep pushing against it because they want us to use other products. Like, why use a CBD product when they're like, oh, here's ibuprofen?
Come on now.
You know what I mean? Like, no. Ibuprofen.
Go ahead and shut down your kidney by taking too much ibuprofen. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then, but when your kidney starts fucking up, we got this other shit to boost your kidney back up. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy, man.
And that's one of the reasons why I don't take no medicine, because I only got one kidney. 100%, bro. I do not fuck with that shit, dog.
And you know, bro, here's my thing with weed, bro. Look at Tommy Chong. Look at Willie Nelson. Man, who are some throwback OG weed smokers, bro? These motherfuckers go the distance. You know what I mean? And we got cannabinoid receptors in our body. We're meant to somehow have cannabis involved in our anatomy. Like, we wouldn't have cannabinoid receptors for no fucking reason. You know what I mean? All the indigenous people, man, that's why they, you know what I'm saying? Anybody went to war, then they smoke a peace pipe.
Come on,
you know
now.
What I mean? Come on.
Them facts. Hey, Peacock said, I don't touch those frosty looking strains. And then Tino said that Za spray is popular. It's synthetic spray with vape juice they call terps. There are no natural terps. It's like saying natural soda. Whoa.
Yeah, no facts. Like, that's why live rosin is the best vapes to vape carts to have, like, hands down. The distillants that was a fun era because the distillants was like how we started making bread in another way. You know what I mean? Like, but the live rosins, that's all natural shit. They just pressing it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then load it up. That's it.
Federal.
Yeah. Versus like when you got when you have distillants, you're taking you're cutting it with the distillant. This is chemistry now. You know what I mean? Then they're adding the terpenes, like Tino said, because you want to get some flavor in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? You start getting Frankenstein with it. All right, look, we got the extract from the motherfucking for some Durban poison. We're gonna go ahead and throw some granddaddy terpenes, right? Right? You start making the Frankenstein monster. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a fun time we live in. But if you are conscious about shit like, and distillants are fairly clean. It's just they just add other shit to it. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But yeah, live rosin is the way to go. It's worth the extra couple of dollars. You know what I mean?
Tino said all terps are distilled into oil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically they're extracted the same way. You know what I mean? Peacock
said with distillates, they use butane and other things to extract.
Mm-hmm. Initially,
or worse.
Yeah, like okay, we went through the era of blasting the wax, right? Then the old school methods started getting popular again, like the peanut butter wax, like where the cold water shit, where it's like, oh no, this is all natural. Because when you blast with the butane, then you gotta purge the shit out. So you used to look at people's work back in the day and be like, yo, that shit dark. You know what I mean? And then now it's the difference between medicating or now you're basically smoking dope. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? That's not medicine no more. And that's where you have to be careful in the streets. And it was funny because I always learned from other people's mistakes when everyone in the hood was blasting shit, bro. Motherfuckers was losing fingers and motherfucking blowing hands off and shit.
Bro, it's been houses in my community, whether they took in the shards or if they cooking the motherfucking
the
shit
shard
y'all
bars.
talking about, bro. 100%. It's been multiple houses
Because you have
here.
you have to have proper ventilation, or this motherfucker could just go in flames for real.
Bro,
that's true.
That bitch a boom on everything.
You know what I mean? We're talking chemistry now. You know what I mean? Like you know what's crazy? You ever walked up into a paint shop? Like where they doing candy paint and painting cars and shit like that?
Oh yeah, you can even smell it when you're passing by the shop.
Yeah,
but
it's
see,
crazy.
When you're in that shop, when you're in the vicinity of it, you can't even open certain products in there. Like say like you had Armor All or something. Like I'm just using an example. You can't open an Armor All thing in there because that whatever comes out of it in the air can ruin the paint. Like
wow.
This is fucking chemistry here. You know what I mean? So when you have a paint shop, it is totally separate from any other shop. You won't have a mechanic shit and then an auto shop and then they paint too. They'll paint, but it'll be in a whole different fucking area, separated from everything else. Because just you know what I mean? It can change the molecular fucking structure of some shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, world.
So you know what I mean? Here you got us in the hood whipping up fucking wax. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, I heard like I learned quick, motherfuckers. Oh no, you gotta do that in the open air outside, bro. You know, you know what? How about I don't do that?
Hey, they must not have watched Breaking Bad. How my boy, what's my boy name? That motherfucker was serious about when he was cooking meth, bro. 100%. Matter of fact, he was madder than the motherfucker when that one fly got up underground when Gustavo bought him that motherfucking that high-tech ass lab up under the Pollo, Crazy Pollo, whatever the name of the motherfucking chicken place was, the factory though. Oh my mama, he was really specific on how he made that shit. Even before they got that motherfucker, they was in the motherfucking RV cooking that bitch up on everything. Jesse, we have to stick to the plan on everything. Jesse was a cold motherfucker, bro. Oh, everything. 2 to 3 dabs and I'm fried for a good while. Talk that shit, bruh. Shit, gonna dab and drop another 2 to 3 designs a day. Talk that shit, bruh. In the lab cooking, man. Oh, my mama. That's why we gotta get these motherfucking slow ass states to get with the motherfucking program. 100%, dog. This shit is crazy.
No, that new Wake Your Game shut-up is pretty damn nice.
Fella.
Dang.
That Wagyu.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Wagyu, tomorrow morning, y'all,
you're really waking your game up, brother.
For sure. Them is facts. I like how you did that. Oh, everything. Facts. We'll be in Dublin tomorrow, man. 6:30 West Coast time, 9:30 a.m. East Coast time. You know what I mean? Come pull up, come fuck with us. You know what I mean? The Steelers versus the motherfucking Vikings. We got some fantasy implications in this game. It'll be damn good to see what Carson Wentz can do against the OG not Brett Favre. Aaron Rodgers. Hey. Shout out to Brett Favre. Hope you're doing all right, big bro. Even though you done, you know what I mean? We all done some fucked up shit in our life, but hope you all right, Brett Favre.
Yeah, man.
You one of the quarterbacks that I grew up on 100%, man. Oh my
You ain't lying.
You know, real gunslinger.
Yeah,
though, man. Pittsburgh Steelers and the motherfucking Minnesota Vikings, man. 100%. Maybe we get a DK touchdown. Maybe we see Caleb Johnson get on track.
Jalen Warren is a go. For if Tino, if you're still in the chat, I remember you were asking yesterday. We did get word that they're expecting Jalen Warren to play. So
yeah, he is.
Yep. We also Lee was telling us that the Pittsburgh secondary is banged up. So, you know, we going to see maybe if Carson Wentz can take full advantage of that. We get to see the first action of one of Lee's favorite fantasy players is Jordan Addison. He got him everywhere. Y'all said he got about 14 shares.
I have one share, bro. You got too many.
And hey, Lee, I'm right there with you. So I'm firing him up in the TFL. 100%, bro. On my mama. Come on now.
Well,
and then
the whole crew was big on Addison going into the season.
And then
not me.
Oh,
not me.
And then we got the word about Godwin. 100%. So yeah,
Godwin finna go.
Godwin's gonna go. So is Tristan Ware, and so is Baker. They're all fired up.
Did they say anything about Godwin being on any kind of a pitch count?
Well, that's what I asked him.
I haven't seen anything just yet, but if there is, I will let you know.
Because I'm finna play. Look, I have a Godwin over Tucker debacle right now, bruh.
Oh, I got one for y'all in the morning.
And Tucker, and I got him in it's a tight end premium. So I'm like,
I got a good start sit for y'all tomorrow, bro. 100%.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get. We're definitely gonna try to fire this thing up. I'm down to start at 6 a.m. So at least we get 30 minutes, a little buffer in case there is some questions.
I know. Hey, look, I'm gonna try and be right locked in and ready by 6. If not, I'll be right there at 6:30.
I'll be there bright and early, whatever time you want. I'll be there.
Yep. I'm definitely there 6:30. But if I'm up and ready at 6, I definitely, you know what I mean? I'm good.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. We're going. Everybody, remember how excited we are about the early games, so we can keep this excitement and maybe we get a good early game. You know?
Come on now, 100%.
Because the 4 games ain't the greatest, but this is a good storyline here. You know, Aaron Rodgers. I think he's Did he win? Did they beat the Vikings? He played the Vikings in London last year when he was with the Jets, and that was his first time playing overseas. Did they win last year? I feel like they lost to Kirk Cousins.
Now that I don't remember, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my mama. But it's the first game in Dublin, though. 100%.
Yeah.
And then
so Aaron Rodgers has a chance to be undefeated in Dublin.
And I want to say that the Rooneys have ties to Ireland because they was interviewing Calvin Austin. I was watching some of the replay of the Insiders yesterday or last night, and was it Jamie that was interviewing him?
Jamie, yeah, she was in Ireland.
Was it Jamie that was interviewing Calvin Austin?
I
know
believe
everything. And he was saying that the Rooneys got ties, or they family, you know, is from fucking Ireland or something like that.
Oh, they from okay. They got it. They got it in their crest.
Come on, 100%, huh?
You feel me?
Facts.
The family crest goes
Dakota
back to
Arms
the
on
Celtic
my
days.
mama.
They're Celtic warriors. Oh, Rodgers too. See, Rodgers about to tap in with his Celtic ancestry. But Rodgers has got to be a Irish or something, right? Or is that Jewish?
He probably did. Hey, he's probably one of them motherfuckers that done a 23andMe.
You ain't lying, huh?
On my mama.
Yeah,
100%.
let's go.
Oh,
I
my
actually
mama.
have an ugly one: Aaron Rodgers or Jake Browning. Because I'm like, do I do Aaron Rodgers just because, or because I hate those games, like having those QBs, like the running backs and the defenses, they do their thing. You know what I mean? But it's just, you know, how many of memory? I don't have too many big overseas games memories. You know what I mean? Of any team.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Well, I need some fireworks for my OG quarterback, man.
Me too.
I need the storybook of 2025 to get
Hey,
some
they're 2-1 right
positivity.
now.
But they 2-1 though. That's another thing too, though. And you know, they still got some time to get it together. They just an old team on the other side of the ball. That's the only thing.
Yeah, and then Brian Flores, you know, he's doing Brian Flores, he's gonna be a head coach somewhere next year. Watch. He's gonna get back to it.
Come on now.
Because he's got that. He's the reason they're gonna keep surviving. I mean, since last year they got him.
I'm 1/16 Irish. Oh, so we're gonna be firing up the bagpipes for Peacock. Oh,
Yeah,
I
think Peacock is an Irish name because I remember one time I asked him, I was like, "Where does the Peacock name come from?" He's like, "It's because I'm whatever Irish." I was like, "Oh shit, Celtic."
And Big Bro said, "I can wake up early and join. I'm not working churches, just attending." Oh yeah, so we lit in the morning, man. So y'all make sure y'all pull up, man. 100%. Lee, take us home, man.
Come on, join us tomorrow morning. We're doing the Irish style. Wake your motherfucking game up tomorrow morning. Let's fucking go. I'll be bringing all the ins, the outs, the news, and whatever we got going on tomorrow. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning, JD. We'll rock the day away, and we'll have a good day. Let's fucking go. It's week 4. Let's go.
In Dublin, Big Bro. I'll see you in Dublin for motherfucking Bogart Scott Free, for motherfucking Slim, our man Slim over there at From a Fan's Perspective, 100%, man. Y'all come fuck with us tomorrow, man. We gone.
If you need to make a Guinness run, you make a Guinness run.
You damn right, big bro. I'm going to make sure I got one for in the morning, man.
You can have one for me.
Come on now. Oh, everything. The grit don't quit, man. 100%. We gone, y'all. Make sure y'all take full advantage of the motherfucking sale, the flash sale right there. Go ahead and talk your shit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Technic Millen is good to go.
Let's get it.
Yeah, we expected that. But yeah, you know what I mean? $11/11 at your checkout. neonpeacockmerch.com. Definitely take advantage of the sales. We got some awesome new Halloween joints, right? I'm gonna get me a Survival of the Healthiest t-shirt for sure. Maybe, if not, maybe sweater. But I do want to take advantage of the shirt sales, so probably get a bunch of shirts. But yes, $11 shirts, and I'm not sure how long this flash sale lasts for, but it is once again /11 at checkout, and to get you $11 t-shirts on the regular and classic design. And don't forget that we have their $13 t-shirt sale for the regular and classic going all the way up to the 29th. So, but I encourage you get down on the flash. You know what I mean?
Come on now. 100%. The grit don't quit. 6 a.m. tomorrow, man. Peace.
Let's go. Peace.
All right.